how's it going, guys? Today we're going diving and I'm gonna try and do a catch and cook. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna be going for, but I'm gonna go out there, try and find something to cook up. I'm gonna bring my 3-prong and my gun, so whatever comes close enough to me, I guess I'll shoot it and then I'll cook it up for you guys. So we're gonna head out to the water right now. I will see you guys there. Alright guys, we are back from the dive. Got some really nice fish here. Some really nice Menpachis. Like, these are good size ones. This one's really fat, like it's almost the size of my hand. And then I got this Manini that I shot on accident because it was in the way when I was trying to shoot this Menpachi here. And then got this other one. And then I shot this big Roy with my 3-prong after my camera died. But my dad, his camera was on, so he got a bit of when I shot it, but unfortunately I couldn't get that on camera myself. So yeah, I just got some nice Menpachis and then the Manini to cook up, and then I'll probably use the Roy for fertilizer. So I'm gonna get these guys cleaned up, bury this guy in the dirt, and then we'll get to cooking. Alright guys, so I'm only going to be eating 2 of the Menpachis today, as you can see right here. Really good size Menpachis. So I'm going to fry these up, and then I'm also going to make a sauce that I like to, that I really like. It tastes really good, and it's really simple to make, and doesn't require a lot of ingredients, but it tastes really good with fish. So I'm going to make that to go along with these Menpachis. So first off, I'm going to just cut, as you know, cut slits. Ooh, missed a scale there. I'm just gonna cut slits into the sides of the fish like that to help it cook more evenly. And then same thing with the smaller one. And then I'm just gonna do the same thing to the other side and then season it. So for this recipe, we don't need a lot of seasoning because the sauce is going to be a majority of the flavor of the fish. So all I have is just some simple garlic salt, and I'm not going to put that much. This is just for like base seasoning. So this one, just a little bit on the other one, and then I'll do a little bit on the other side, and that should be good enough. Alright guys, so I have one of the Menpachis here, and I just put a bunch of flour into a kind like a tray, and then I covered the Menpachi in flour to give it a nice coat while it's cooking. And then we'll just come over here, and I have a pan filled with oil, and then just test to see if it's hot. Not quite hot enough yet, so we'll give it a little more time before we put the Menpachi in. Okay, so it looks like the oil is ready now, so we're just going to take the Menpachi, make sure it's coated on both sides, and then just stick it. You can hear it sizzling. And then we'll get the other one ready to go in the oil too, and we'll start making our sauce. Alright, we got the Menpachis going over here, frying up nicely, so we're going to start working on our sauce. So all that you really need for this sauce is some butter, and then some garlic, sesame oil, and then shoyu, and also brown sugar. You can also put in ginger and green onions, but I don't have those right now. But this sauce works fine either way, with or without those two things. So it just tastes really good. It's a really rich flavor, and it goes really well with fish. So I'm just gonna take some butter, put it in a saucepan, and then add the shoyu, and then the sesame oil, and then mince up the garlic, add that, and then put in the sugar, and it should taste really, really good. Alright, so I'm just going to put the butter in first. You want a good amount here. Something like this. It's a good chunk of butter. And then like that. And lower down the heat so it starts to simmer. And then we'll move the butter around. We don't want it to be too hot because we don't want the shoyu to caramelize. We just want it to be simmering, like so. Okay, should be good for now. And we're gonna add the rest of the ingredients. Okay, so now we're gonna add a bit of sesame oil. Just a little. Like that. And mix that around. And so far it's looking good. Clove of garlic. Second clove of garlic going in.